Aretha here, coming to you live in South Africa. It is 4:57 a.m. I hope you are waking up nicely. Rise and shine. Okay, so this is, yes, my first ever Instagram live at such a godly time, so early. But that's what, and I'm super excited because I just got off a book launch that started, was on, I think, about 2 hours ago, but we stayed on beyond it to chat and just brainstorm and all. It was such a beautiful event. I had to go live because there was so much taken away from the tonight that I just thought I can't sit or sleep with this, with the energy that I received from attending this book launch. So some of the things that struck me, that came to mind, is the fact that this is the youngest child, the youngest book launch. Okay, it's a book launch of the youngest person I know. I'm still not saying it right. Okay, what I mean is the person in question is 9 years old. He is the youngest author whose book launch I am attending. He's also, his event is the first book launch I'm attending online. And as we do know, sometimes book launches are not very interesting. Some book launches, you go out of respect, and maybe it's your professor, it's your lecturer, you don't want to disappoint. Otherwise, sometimes it's nicer to just have the book, buy the book, than attend the book launch. But I tell you, this book launch was off the hook. It was amazing. It was amazing. So, what we should have been told, Cyril and Faith, my brother and sister in New York, what they should have said to us was, bring your tissues. We didn't expect it to be a teary event. And when I'm saying teary, I mean men and women crying. It was not, by no means, a sad story. No, it wasn't for that. It was just, it struck us. It was so heartfelt, so original, so pure, so sincere. Which other word can I use to describe its simplicity but impactfulness? Is that an English word? Yeah. But it was very impactful. That's the main thing I'm trying to say, is it was very impactful. So I'm sharing here, not just trying to describe the book, but the message from the book. The things that I heard that were so striking was the fact that in the book he tells of his experience in a French-speaking environment where he spoke only English, but he was able to play with kids, and they played together so nicely, even though they didn't understand each other's language. Powerful right there, because kids really show us that it doesn't matter. It's the intention, it's the purity of heart that is seen. That's the connection. The kids are able to play together even if they don't speak the same language. That's one of the messages in the book that was so striking. And then getting to the border experience, where the passports are collected. Now, if you've traveled, you would know what it feels like to be to for your life to literally be on a balance when you get to the airport or you get to the immigration point, and they're checking through your documents and everything to ensure that you are authentic, you're not illegal stepping into the place. And if you're illegal, or you've been in that illegal, you'll know exactly the feeling, how your heart literally palpitates when you're getting in there. But it was also the stories of, it was also, at the end of the day, listening to everyone there read from the book and share what they took away. I think one of them for me was listening to this amazing 68-year-old coach thank Zayne, Nathaniel Coleman Njiking, for inspiring him to write his book. At 68, he's been desiring his whole life to write, and listening to this book that made him cry, he got, it struck a chord with him to say, look, it's time I wrote my story. It's time I wrote my experiences. It's time I gave a bit of myself to the world because I have something to give. And that for me is the real message. That for me, there was so much taken away. I mean, I would also give you 2 hours of sharing if I don't stop. But for me, that was one of the highlights of me. I said the main highlight of my day, which is just do it. I've been trying to get my parents to write a book, to write their story, but neither of them has done so. And I'm not going to stop. Just do it. That book you have in your mind to write it. That place you want to go, you want to experience, if you cannot afford it yet, work towards it. That money you're looking for, start a business, join a business opportunity that's staring you right in the face. Whatever it is that's on your mind, stop playing small. You were born to do much more than be a number. You were born to be much more than, you know don't bless the grave with your talents. Don't pour yourself out here, empty it out. Let's have that talent, that great person that you are, that's within you. Bring him out, bring her out. Shine like you can. I mean, it's taken a 9-year-old to wake us all up to the fact that there is greatness within us. Wisdom is ageless, and wisdom is timeless. It's God knows no boundaries of skin, of color, of race, of religion, or anything. It's right in there because every single person has been endowed with something. So don't let yours go to bed. Don't. Wake up. Wake up and take action. Do that thing that your heart is calling you out to do, because only you have been impacted with the gift that you have. This boy is talented beyond words. He's got a gift, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that he has put it all in a book. I want to thank you, Cyril, so much for being such a leader, guiding his family, guiding his kids in the way that he's doing, helping Zayne to shine, to bring out what's in him. I want to thank Faith, the amazing matriarch of the family, the one who's holding at the roots, who walks without being seen, you know. But I want to thank Zayne. I want to thank Zayne for stepping out and doing this, taking action and writing that book. It's a book, a little book by a 9-year-old, but I tell you, you ought to have it. It's a book that I see that book, not only in children's classrooms, even adult classrooms. Adults need to be reading that book and reviewing them page by page. There are lots of books we read, especially when we read a book from an adult written for kids. Oh, kids, nice stories. We create the stories, beginning and end. But listening or reading a book from a child's mind to everyone. This is the child it's unfiltered, just pouring himself out. It's so powerful because he's not forcing us to understand or to take it in. He's just being simply. Oh my goodness. I learned so much. Just be, like, simply just be. Don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't try to wear makeup over the book. Just be. That's what the book is. Guess what, guys? I don't have the book yet, but see how much I've even been impacted by just listening to other people. Yeah, I don't have the book yet. It's still coming from Amazon to me, but I do have a cool t-shirt to show that I was part of the book launch, and I'm going to be having my book pretty soon. We're going to be reading that book, dissecting it, understanding it deeper, and it's with love and gratitude I do this video. Of course, Cyril doesn't even know I'm doing this, nor does Faith or anyone. I'm not doing this because I was paid or asked to do this. I'm doing this because I was so touched, so impacted by it, that I know I will not sleep until I share this message. I'm doing my own part. I'm doing my own share of not letting an opportunity to go to waste of impacting people. In watching this video, I'm hoping you're taking the message that don't sit down there, just do it. Whatever's on your mind, just do it, just do it, just do it. That's my message, just do it. So I'm hoping that that's what you're taking away, apart from the fact that I really enjoyed the book, and you should be asking me where can you get the book, and I'll put it on my face. But just do it. Thanks. Time to work out. That time of the day where we're working out. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye. Be blessed. Yeah, I always do this. Forget where to end. Oh, Aretha.